here's the next part of the playthrough. And I have an engineers here. It's the year 1862 AD. 840 gold is in the treasury. The defense minister is the first advisor I want to look at. So I have 14 settlers and 6 engineers. I still have 6 phalanxes and 1 legion and 1 pikeman. By and large, though, I'm modernizing the military, but my priority actually is to develop my industries and my economy, because if I don't do that, I'm not going to be able to properly modernize the military because I won't have the support and the production capacity. So, if we look at the city status, I'm building various military units and other improvements, or rather improvements because they're a distinction in civilization. I think that once I get rid of those phalanxes and pikemen, I'm going to pour my resources into building a lot more engineers and settlers, even though I have quite a few of them already, as you saw earlier. With the amount of land area that I have to develop and the limited time I have to do it before I start getting overrun by my enemies, I don't really have enough of them. Now, one other thing I'm going to take a look at are my wonders. Cure for cancer. If I want to buy it so that I can get it out of the way, I don't have enough money. The SETI program I can do, so I should do it to get it out of the way. Right. Build more railroads, I guess, is the solution for this one. And I have a mechanized infantry there. So I can actually... I could move one of these musketeers to a city that doesn't have firearms units just yet. So let's see if there's any place that doesn't. Well, this one doesn't, so I can send one there. Okay. This does need to be addressed, so fortify that. Irrigate there. I've got a new tank here. I think I better build engineers now. Got a new rifleman there, and of course those knights are obsolete, so arguably I should replace those with a tank. I do have enough engineers on this continent. And what I can do is disband the knights to speed the production of the tank. See, the other civilizations are gradually catching up technologically, which does have me somewhat concerned. And this is partly why I'm developing at a rushed pace here. I'm still considered the most powerful, but I think that's largely due to population, land area, and so on, and not due to the quality of my military units, because they clearly are not up to speed. I'll get rid of this pikeman and replace them with a rifleman unit. Alright, at least I have firearms units in this city, so I should actually build those engineers that I need. This is an actual program in real life, actually, but it's mostly to do with signals intelligence of possible alien life rather than going out with spaceships, obviously. They don't have the spaceships for that yet. And in Civilization, what it does is it increases your science production, of course, as you saw in the video. I need a lot of that right now. And so I'll build engineers, because that's what I wanted to do all along. So what are we doing with this? Okay, so I need to complete the factory so that I can build the city up. I also note that Tarentum lacks firearms units. Here I'm building railroads and modernized farmland there, which is what I want to do with all my land, ideally. Okay, so a tank has been built in Palmyra. We need more engineers. So the engineers will be built now. Got a new cruiser there, Pompeii. This is the earlier cruiser in the game, the gun cruiser, because I don't have the rocketry civilization advance yet to build Aegis cruisers. They're still handy, but I need to build a barracks here. Okay. So irrigation, surprisingly, has not been done just south of Rome here, so I have to do that. And we got a rifleman in Londinium. And I will have to switch to engineers, and then I'll take care of that knights unit, replacing the knights unit. Okay, so they have a library now. Actually, do they have an air unit? That's worth knowing. No. Okay, so I'll build a fighter for them. Some kind of issue. I don't know what this is. Let's find out. So the strangely JS Box Cathedral is located in the city, and a temple has been built. So the question is, what's the problem? That bomber might be the issue, so I should move the bomber someplace that's a little bit more stable, I suppose. In the meantime, I will improve